my name is Dr. Juanita Mercer, and thank you for joining me today for powerful 31 days to self-accountability, where we ask ourselves 31 tough questions in 31 days to make sure that we are using our power for good, and that with every decision we make, we're demonstrating our love for God and others. Today is day 28, and today's tough question is there more I can do with my discretion? What is discretion? Well, discretion is the freedom to decide what should be done in a particular situation. And one way to avoid complacency is to use your discretion. It is your superpower, and we don't use it enough. Just like God has given everyone a measure of faith, we all have a measure of discretion. I don't care what your role is, you have discretion. You have the freedom to decide some things. May not be a lot of things, maybe only a few things, maybe only one thing. But how will you use that? The thing about discretion is that there's no policy against you using your discretion. Now, if there's a policy, then it takes away your freedom to make that choice, right? But if there's no policy, then it gives you that wiggle room to make it your choice. Now, this is especially important for middle managers and leaders who often feel like their hands are tied by policies or by upper management telling them what they can and cannot do, right? But you have a lot of disgruntled employees, subordinates, or volunteers who are complaining and feeling like they're overwhelmed by the situation. So, what do? You use your discretion. Proverbs 3:27 says, "Do not withhold good from those who deserve it when it's in your power to help them." That's discretion, right? You're having the power and the freedom to help someone when you can. And the Bible says that we must do it. Also, Proverbs 8:12 says, "I, wisdom, share a home with shrewdness and have knowledge and discretion." When I read that, my mind immediately went to, oh, wait, wisdom and shrewdness are married, and knowledge and discretion are their children. So that means that we can't have discretion without wisdom and shrewdness. Now, you might be saying, wait, shrewdness, isn't that a bad thing? Like, are we really supposed to be shrewd? Yes, we are. Matthew 10:16, Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he says, "Look, I'm sending you out like sheep among wolves. Therefore, be as shrewd as serpents and as innocent as doves." Yeah, you leaders, you pastors, you managers, you parents, right? You wives and husbands, anyone with any type of influence. Listen up good. You are supposed to be shrewd. Is not your workplace like sheep among wolves, right? Maybe even your house, your church, who knows, right? But we all know that in places where we are, it is rough. And Jesus says, "I'm sending you out there to be as shrewd as serpents and as innocent as doves." That's discretion. With your discretion, be shrewd, which is to be intentional, to be savvy, to be strategic in how you help people. Here's one more verse for you. Galatians 5:13. It says, "For you were called to be free, brothers and sisters. Only don't use this freedom as an opportunity for the flesh or yourself, right? But serve one another through love." So use your freedom to choose, your freedom to make a decision, your discretion. Use it to serve others in love, not to serve ourselves, but to serve the people that we're called to serve, right? As a leader, or as I like to call, the chief servant. So, how will you use discretion, your superpower, to help someone today? That's all, y'all. I know, I'm country. But that's it for today. Join me tomorrow for day 29. And remember, in everything you do and with everything you have, love God and love people. Goodbye.